Hello, everybody. Let me introduce to you Francesco Monico, director of MNODE, Planetary Collegium, and director of the School of Media Design, of the Faculty of Media Design and Multimedia Arts at NABA here in Milano.
Okay, thank you to all. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing to you and to myself. So, the title is Four Words of a Subversive. Here? Ah, okay, sorry. The title is Four Words of a Subservient Technopoetic, and is built around what I did in the last years, from 2004 to 2010, that was established in the founding of the BA on Media Design and New Media Arts at the Academy of New Academy of Fine Arts, and the PhD in the Milano node. I start with this assumption of Joseph Kossut, that I know is not very well loved in Italy, but anyway, he wrote very intelligent things. And in his works and writings, he triggered this research, stating that art begins where mere material existence leave off. Art possesses a straightforwardly conceptual nature. For me, this is really interesting. I think after Duchamp, Fontaine, all art is just conceptual, and today there is the fall of the philosophy, because they are not saying nothing on our contemporaneity, and so art can become a sort of new philosophy. There was always this strong link. It's so classical to say that classical Greece, with the concept of known and the technepoiesis and the nous, and also Leonardo, that fused the figure of the artist and the engineer, and also I found very interesting some similarity between the romantic movement and the today movement. But what is really interesting also is the modern speculation that imposed a confrontation with technique on the discussion of human culture, which will lead to a wider diffusion of art. So starting from here, I founded in the 2003 the School of Media Design, New Media Art, and my problem shifted from how to procure to how to produce, or how to design a device apparatus that will allow me to grab the new kinds of knowledge I was looking for. Because this time there was not so many schools in Italy that they were dealing with what we are doing. And as a personal experience, and I put myself as narcissistic, because as professor I'm narcissistic, of course, but I put myself as a historiography also, because I found as an immanence plan my story, my being. So everyone expected from me a classical project based on film and television, workshop, and so on. But I came out with a theoretical course in some way, not so strong, but also with the help of Antonio Caronia, with Pierluigi Capucci. And just 1 week ago, I had a group of students that they told me that they want more theoretical studies than just practical. Anyway, in Dallas, it was a strange, empty place. With Roy Ascot, we decided to initiate a node in Milano, the M node. Anyway, so the BA, the PhD, and the MA that is starting this January are apparatus for this work about pedagogy. That is a horrible word, but anyway, we will see later. The title was Towards a Subversive Technopoetic, Technology, Art, Research, a Pragmatic Knowledge. Subversive is something that is really embedded with the teacher position, because the students are coming in our faculties with a completely old-fashioned position about life, about what they want to do. For example, for me, the problem is that they want to become directors, so we must subvert their perception of what the dream are. So I put this plan of immanence, that is my personal history as an individual. I found experiment and the generation of the device. So from a telos, so from a point of view, to an hermeneutics, to find meanings. A plane of cybernetic immanence, the plane of immanence, there is no immanence that does not belong to lived experience. Someone who can recognize Deleuze and Guattari, that is really deeply into this research present. The present lived experience is that of the territorialization from the typographic culture territory to the informationalist culture territory.